Have you ever wondered what it really takes for a vehicle to become a legend? What makes the Jeep Wrangler more than just another SUV on the road? It's a question that every car lover, especially those who appreciate true off-road power and timeless design, has asked at some point. The Wrangler isn't just a car, it's an experience. It's the feeling of freedom when you push through muddy trails, the confidence knowing you're driving something built to conquer, the wild, and the pride in owning a piece of automotive history. Now, with whispers and hints about the 2026 Jeep Wrangler SUV making their way around, the excitement is reaching a fever pitch. But what should you really expect from this next-generation icon? Stay with me through this video, and by the end you'll have a clear picture of the release date and price predictions for the 2026 Wrangler, and why this matters deeply to every Jeep fan. The Jeep Wrangler has a unique place in the hearts of drivers worldwide. It's not just about horsepower or specs, it's about a lifestyle. For decades, Jeep has mastered the art of blending ruggedness with reliability, giving drivers a vehicle that's as at home on city streets as it is on rough mountain trails. This dual nature is a big part of why the Wrangler has survived and thrived while so many other SUVs have come and gone. It's a badge of honor for off-road enthusiasts and a symbol of adventure for those who simply want a dependable ride with character. Every curve, every grille slot, and every door design tells a story of Jeep's commitment to durability and function. As we edge closer to 2026, the anticipation isn't just about a new model. It's about what Jeep will bring next to uphold this legacy while stepping into the future. Understanding the 2026 Jeep Wrangler means looking beyond just the metal and mechanics. It's about knowing how Jeep listens to its community, how it studies the demands of today's drivers, and how it uses technology to enhance the classic Jeep experience without losing its soul. In the world of automotive psychology, people aren't just buying cars, they're buying what those cars represent. The Wrangler represents freedom, strength, and the call of the unknown. This emotional connection is what makes Jeep's announcements so compelling. Fans aren't merely waiting for a release, they're waiting to reconnect with a passion. That's why every detail about the 2026 model's release date and pricing isn't just a number. It's a key to unlocking new adventures. But before we dive into the specifics of when the 2026 Jeep Wrangler might hit showrooms and what price tag it could carry, it's important to set the stage with some context. The automotive industry is evolving rapidly. Electric vehicles, smarter safety features, and advanced materials are transforming what drivers expect. Jeep, a brand rooted in tradition, is walking a careful line between innovation and authenticity. For car lovers, this balance is crucial. It means the Wrangler won't lose its edge in the name of modernization, but it will gain new strengths that keep it competitive. So, as we explore the release date and price predictions, keep in mind this deeper dance between heritage and progress. If you've ever been fascinated by how Jeep manages to stay relevant year after year, this video will give you insights that go beyond the headlines. From inside whispers on the manufacturing floor to the strategic moves Jeep is making in the marketplace, we'll unpack the information that every Jeep fan needs to know. And here's the reward for sticking around till the end. You'll get a clear sense of whether the 2026 Wrangler is the right buy for you, based on timing and investment. In the world of car buying, knowing when and what to expect can save you money, hassle, and disappointment. That's a promise from someone who knows that for true Jeep lovers, it's not just about owning a vehicle. It's about making a smart, informed choice. So what does Jeep's history tell us about how they approach a new Wrangler release? Historically, Jeep has released new Wrangler generations every 7 to 10 years, with mid-cycle refreshes in between. The current Wrangler generation, known as the JL, was introduced in 2018 and brought significant improvements in comfort, technology, and fuel efficiency while retaining its legendary off-road ability. Given this timeline, the 2026 Wrangler is expected to be a major update or even a new generation, meaning Jeep is likely preparing a model that could redefine what the Wrangler means for a new era of drivers. This is exciting news, especially when you consider how Jeep has been incorporating hybrid and electric technologies into their lineup, signaling a possible shift without losing the rugged spirit that Wrangler fans cherish. In addition to timing, the way Jeep has managed the Wrangler's identity over the years is key to understanding what 2026 might bring. The Wrangler is unique because it appeals to a diverse group of drivers, from weekend adventurers and off-road warriors to urban drivers who want a tough, stylish ride. This broad appeal means Jeep has to innovate in ways that satisfy all these groups without alienating any. For example, tech upgrades might include better connectivity, driver assist features, and improved fuel options. Yet, Jeep also knows that the heart of the Wrangler lies in its simplicity and capability. Too much change could risk losing the loyal fan base that has supported the Wrangler through decades. This delicate balance is part of what makes the 2026 model so intriguing, and why every rumor about it generates intense discussion among car enthusiasts. As we prepare to explore the anticipated release date and price predictions, it's worth remembering that buying a Wrangler isn't just a transaction, it's joining a community. Jeep owners are part of a tight-knit group that shares experiences, tips, and a genuine love for adventure. When a new model comes out, it's more than a product launch. It's a shared moment of excitement and expectation. Understanding this social and emotional dimension adds another layer to why the release date and price are so important. They signal when you can get your hands on this new chapter of Jeep history and how accessible it will be for the many fans ready to embrace it. So, if you're passionate about cars, especially those built for adventure and freedom, keep watching. We're about to break down what the industry, insiders, and Jeep themselves hint about the 2026 Wrangler's arrival and cost. Knowing these details will help you make the best decision when the time comes to upgrade your ride or finally join the Jeep family. Trust me, this isn't just about a vehicle. It's about a future full of possibilities. Stick around till the end, and you'll be one step ahead of the pack when the 2026 Jeep Wrangler finally rolls onto the scene. When it comes to the release date of the 2026 Jeep Wrangler, the anticipation is fueled not only by Jeep's reputation, but also by patterns observed in the automotive industry. Jeep has traditionally followed a consistent rhythm for launching new Wrangler generations and updates. The current Wrangler, known as the JL generation, debuted in 2018, and since then, Jeep has kept a steady pace of improvements and limited edition models to maintain interest. Based on this, industry experts and insiders suggest that the 2026 Wrangler could either be a major refresh or the beginning of a new generation altogether. Historically, Jeep releases a new Wrangler generation roughly every 7 to 10 years. The gap between the JK introduced in 2007 and the JL introduced in 2018 was about 11 years, which included several facelifts and mid-cycle updates. With the JL having been around since 2018, it makes perfect sense for Jeep to prepare the next major update for the 2026 model year. But what does this timing really mean for buyers and fans? It means the 2026 Wrangler could bring significant changes, potentially a redesign of the exterior and interior, new powertrain options, and advancements in technology that would elevate the driving experience without losing the core Wrangler toughness. Looking deeper, Jeep's release strategy is also influenced by broader market trends and technological shifts. The global automotive industry is navigating massive changes, with an increasing push toward electrification, sustainability, and smarter vehicles. Jeep itself has already hinted at integrating hybrid and even fully electric versions of the Wrangler in the near future. The 4xe plug-in hybrid Wrangler, which debuted recently, signals that the brand is ready to evolve while maintaining its off-road heritage. This suggests that the 2026 Wrangler may not just be an update of design and features, but could also include new powertrains aimed at balancing performance with environmental responsibility. Another factor influencing the release timeline is the state of global supply chains. The past few years have shown how external disruptions, such as semiconductor shortages and logistic delays, can affect the entire automotive industry. Jeep, like other manufacturers, has had to adapt to these challenges, which may impact how quickly new models reach customers. However, Jeep's parent company, Stellantis, is reportedly investing heavily in stabilizing and improving supply chains, aiming to ensure that key launches like the 2026 Wrangler are not delayed unnecessarily. This investment increases confidence that the new Wrangler will debut on schedule, likely during the traditional late summer or early fall window, when new model year vehicles often appear. Beyond timing, the release date also aligns with Jeep's broader marketing and sales strategy. Launching a new Wrangler in 2026 positions Jeep to capture early adopters and enthusiasts eager to own the latest version, while setting the stage for competition in the increasingly crowded SUV market. Jeep knows that the Wrangler has a dedicated fan base that values authenticity and capability, but the brand also wants to attract new buyers who may be drawn to the idea of rugged adventure combined with modern convenience and eco-friendly options. This means the 2026 Wrangler's debut could be a carefully timed event with plenty of hype special editions and dealer incentives to maximize its impact. When you examine the typical Jeep launch cycle, you'll notice that the company often teases new Wranglers months in advance. This strategy builds anticipation and allows fans to imagine themselves behind the wheel long before the vehicle hits showrooms. For the 2026 model, leaks and spy shots have already started appearing online, giving enthusiasts a glimpse at potential design tweaks, like sharper LED headlights, updated grille styling, and interior upgrades focused on connectivity and comfort. While Jeep hasn't officially confirmed these details yet, the pattern suggests a reveal sometime in late 2025 or early 2026, with pre-orders likely opening soon after. This timing is also important because it allows Jeep to respond to competitor moves. The SUV segment is fiercely competitive, with brands like Ford, Toyota, and Land Rover all pushing their own rugged models with advanced tech and eco-friendly options. Jeep's ability to launch the Wrangler at the right moment ensures it remains a top contender in the market, particularly for drivers who want a vehicle that can transition seamlessly from city streets to mountain trails. By strategically releasing the 2026 Wrangler during a period when consumers are ready to upgrade, Jeep can leverage its loyal following and attract newcomers looking for a reliable and capable SUV. From a psychological standpoint, the release date plays a crucial role in building desire and urgency among Jeep fans. People tend to assign value not only based on what a product offers, but also on when they can get it. The longer the wait, the more the excitement builds. But if it stretches too long, frustration can set in. Jeep's careful timing ensures that anticipation stays positive, making the eventual arrival feel like an event worth waiting for. This emotional connection is key because it turns potential buyers into passionate advocates, who eagerly share news, speculate on features, and plan their next adventure around owning the latest Wrangler. In addition, Jeep's reputation for durability and customization means the timing of the release often coincides with new accessory lines and aftermarket parts hitting the market. For many Wrangler owners, personalizing their vehicle is part of the joy of ownership. The release of a new model opens doors to fresh opportunities for upgrades, from lift kits and tires to high-tech navigation and audio systems. This ecosystem of customization further enhances the significance of the release date, as enthusiasts not only look forward to the vehicle itself, but also to the new ways they can make it uniquely theirs. The 2026 Wrangler's release date also affects resale value and trade-in timing. Jeep owners who want to upgrade know that buying a new model close to launch usually maximizes the value of their current vehicle. Waiting too long can mean missing out on optimal trade-in offers. This practical consideration often drives many fans to plan their purchase carefully, balancing the desire for the latest features with financial strategy. Knowing when the new Wrangler will be available helps buyers avoid common pitfalls and make smart decisions that benefit them long-term. Taking all this into account, the release date for the 2026 Jeep Wrangler is shaping up to be a well-planned milestone that promises to deliver both excitement and value. Industry insiders widely expect the official unveiling to take place in late 2025, with sales beginning shortly after, targeting a strong presence in dealerships by early to mid-2026. This aligns with Jeep's tradition of debuting new models in time for spring and summer adventures when buyers are most eager to hit the trails. The timing also matches production schedules that accommodate the integration of new technologies and improvements in quality control. In summary, the release date of the 2026 Jeep Wrangler isn't just a date on a calendar. It's a strategic moment crafted by Jeep to maintain its iconic status and meet the evolving needs of its audience. By understanding the patterns behind Jeep's launches, the challenges and opportunities in the industry, and the emotional connection fans have with the brand, it becomes clear why this upcoming model is so highly anticipated. Whether you're a long-time Wrangler owner or a new enthusiast looking to join the Jeep family, knowing when the 2026 Wrangler will be available gives you an edge. It allows you to prepare, plan, and position yourself to experience the next chapter of one of the most beloved SUVs in history. The wait might feel long, but it's almost over. Soon, Jeep will open the doors to a new generation of adventure, blending classic ruggedness with modern innovation. And when the 2026 Wrangler finally hits the road, it will remind us all why this vehicle is much more than metal and machinery. It's a symbol of freedom, capability, and the spirit of exploration. Predicting the price of the 2026 Jeep Wrangler is as much an art as it is a science. It involves analyzing past pricing trends, understanding the current automotive market, and factoring in the upgrades Jeep is expected to introduce. For car enthusiasts, especially those who live and breathe off-road adventures, the price is not just a number. It represents the investment in freedom, capability, and a lifestyle. So let's take a close look at what you can reasonably expect to pay for the 2026 Wrangler and why those numbers make sense given what's happening in the industry. Starting with the present. The 2024 Jeep Wrangler models serve as a solid reference point. Today, the base Wrangler Sport typically starts around $33,000, while higher trims like the Rubicon and Sahara can reach upwards of $45,000 to $50,000, depending on options and features. The plug-in hybrid 4xe models, which add electric power for better fuel efficiency and torque, usually carry a premium of about $10,000 above the equivalent gas-powered versions. This spread in pricing reflects Jeep's strategy of offering a Wrangler for nearly every kind of driver, from the budget-conscious to the fully equipped off-road fanatic. Looking ahead to 2026, it's reasonable to expect a modest increase in the Wrangler's starting price. Inflation, rising costs of raw materials, and advancements in technology all contribute to this upward trend. The automotive industry as a whole is seeing steady price growth annually, often in the range of 3 to 5%. Given this, the base model Wrangler Sport in 2026 could start closer to $35,000 or slightly above, while the premium trims might edge towards the $55,000 mark. This increase reflects more than just inflation. It's about the value Jeep is adding to the vehicle. One of the biggest factors driving the price up is the expected inclusion of new technologies. The 2026 Wrangler is rumored to feature more advanced driver assist systems, upgraded infotainment with larger screens and better connectivity, and possibly more hybrid or even electric options. These enhancements don't come cheap. Developing and integrating cutting-edge tech requires significant investment from Jeep, and that cost naturally filters down to the customer. However, this also means buyers get more value for their money, improved safety, convenience, and performance, without sacrificing what makes the Wrangler unique. Another price influencer is the ongoing shift toward electrification. The 4xe plug-in hybrid version has been well received, especially by those who want to reduce fuel costs and emissions, but still demand serious off-road performance. By 2026, Jeep is expected to expand these electrified options, possibly introducing new hybrid variants or even a fully electric Wrangler. Electric vehicles tend to have higher upfront costs due to expensive battery technology, which will likely push the price of those models beyond the traditional gas-powered versions. Yet this premium can be partially offset by government incentives, tax credits, and long-term savings on fuel and maintenance. Jeep's pricing strategy also reflects its market positioning against competitors. The Wrangler sits in a segment that includes vehicles like the Ford Bronco, Toyota 4Runner, and Land Rover Defender, all of which have recently seen price hikes alongside upgrades in technology and capability. To stay competitive, Jeep must balance pricing that reflects its premium features without alienating its loyal customer base. Jeep has a strong brand and heritage advantage, which allows it to price slightly higher than some competitors while still attracting buyers who value authenticity and ruggedness. It's important to understand that trim levels and optional packages will play a big role in the final price you pay. Jeep offers multiple trims to cater to different needs: Sport for basic off-roading, Sahara for comfort and style, Rubicon for serious trail performance, and now the 4xe for eco-conscious drivers. Each trim offers different standard features and accessories, and many buyers customize their Wranglers extensively with off-road gear, upgraded tires, winches, and technology packages. These add-ons can quickly raise the price by thousands of dollars, so the final sticker price will vary widely based on individual choices. From a psychological perspective, the way Jeep structures its pricing encourages buyers to see the value in upgrading. Starting with a reasonable base price hooks customers in, but the availability of higher trims and packages creates an aspiration to own a more capable and feature-rich vehicle. This model plays into what behavioral economists call the decoy effect, where having multiple pricing options makes the mid-range or premium trims appear more attractive. For Jeep fans, this means the temptation to invest in a fully loaded Wrangler is strong, especially knowing that every upgrade enhances the vehicle's off-road prowess and daily usability. Another factor influencing price is the ongoing costs of production. The 2026 Wrangler is expected to use newer, lighter materials to improve fuel efficiency and performance. While this means a better driving experience, materials like aluminum and advanced composites are more expensive than traditional steel. Manufacturing processes have also become more sophisticated, with increased automation and quality controls, which add to the overall cost but result in a more reliable and refined product.